I mean, is it really a fantasy game if you don't end up in prison at some point? I don't want to accidentally bust somebody out, but I did just say it, so fuck it. Nobody heard that. It's fine. There's so much rotten stuff around here. What are these guards eating, man?
A prison guard has spotted you. It's either lie or fight.
Yes.
Somehow the guard buys your excuse. You're free to roam Worm's Rock prison.
Hell yeah. There's nobody in these cells I want to talk to. Hello?
What do you want? You're the one pestering old men in cages. Now scram with your sourpuss. You're disturbing my sitting time.
Okay, clearly he wants to be here. Oh, hey, it's her. What the heck is she doing in jail?
You're too late. It's over.
By Avernus. Floric.
Yeah, what the heck? How'd you end up in here? I mean, obviously, like, you came to the city, your dude is all messed up, the other dude's all evil, and they're like, no, you can't do the good stuff. But
The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. Your father's a tadpole's puppet, Will. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
oh my goodness.
The hell's with that. Nothing is over. Not while I still draw breath.
I'm beating you out just so I'm getting you out just so I can beat some sense into you. Wow. Overkill on my part.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer.
Father's words.
Indeed. To think I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. And I can only do it with the help of the blade.
Yeah.
Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
Gonna save because I'm scared. Do I happen to have the key? I do not. We're not doing anything, sir. Nothing at all. It's one of those things I think we just gotta mess up. The heck is going on with you? Oh my goodness. Crazy. That's that new cape I got him. Fucking sniper, dude. Oh, I can just play as her? Crazy. You just hide. Or what level of... Bro, she can magic missile so hard too. Now they gotta walk through it. Damn, bro. My plan was to push him back into the blades because that's hilarious. And it kind of worked. I'm not gonna let that old guy out of his cell out of the goodness of my heart. For all I know, he's a pedophile. He didn't want to talk to me, so... Well, as long as I don't go out that way, should be fine, right? Let's go back out our little hidey hole.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. and for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
You're welcome.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Yay, bye. Okay, now though, how do I get into the city? I'm gonna go back in this way and try to go through the front door. Because I don't want to talk to the sentry guy. They're scary.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Oh, dude's fucking sleeping. Okay. Everybody be quiet.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Mm-hmm.
It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
I was not planning on it, actually. Hey. Nice. Fast travel.
I spoke to a... No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
Oh no. Good luck.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
It's a waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade. Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale.
Fine.
It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
This is not gonna work. Oh my god, she actually gonna trade with me? She's gonna get fired.
Fine. Keep your boots on.
Watch her just have nothing good. This is really good light armor. Would you like some potions? I have way too many potions.
That lot of use that hunk of junk was. Keeping me safe, were you? Useless.
Yeah, man. You could have not made the trade, Jesus. How do I get out of here? Making my way to the audience chamber, you say? Oh wait, is this the way out? Ha! Which way is the audience chamber? Is this the audience chamber?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
No, you won't. I don't know why this is such a hard persuasion check, like... It's obviously in our best interests, both, if we don't involve them.
I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold.
What do you need it for?
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
There's no... I'm a bleeding heart. There's no reason for him to lay down his life for something that he doesn't believe in, man. As he doesn't seem capable, I don't think he should get a grip, and I don't want the guards to come on him.
Really? You'll just give it to me? Look. Hidden up on the roof, you'll find all the stuff I stole. You can have it. Thank you. I'll never forget this. Never.
Yeah, bye, dude.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gay?
Sure. In silence.
That's mean, Gale.
Best behavior around here. Understood?
Okay. To the Coronation. That's indeed where I'm going. Oh, hi, Minthara. Wait, Mizora. Whatever.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Okay. Waiter. Okay, fine. I'm going. What do we do? Stand off to the side?
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
My father. He's here.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a
I love how he's just talking about this in a giant
it'll free
auditorium
itself
full
from
of
the authority
people.
of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Perhaps we can be allies. You know, I would pick her over him, but...
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands.
No.
Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom.
Aw, dude.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
We do need to honor it. It's a pact,
An
bro.
ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
I'll think about it.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp? A little redundant of me to say, but that could be anyone.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Yeah, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God.
No,
The
I don't like
faithful
that
will
part,
do
bro.
anything in the name of their God.
Yeah, I've heard enough.
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
That sounds like your politics. No good, Nix. Like, I've invented a higher, better, all-encompassing, tyrannical position just for me to fill in. That's...
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Will, are you gonna do something?
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
I don't know if I like this. I don't...
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
I know if I hit prepare to object, I'm just gonna get put down.
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
If I yell that, then that's just panic in the streets, and nobody really understands what's really going on, you know? Like, the common folk have no idea. me throwing that out there helps no one.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I don't like this, though.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Who's this fine lady here?
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
God damn it.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
I'm gonna explore his uncertainty, bruh. Oh. Oh my god. Bro. Literally, technically, rolling a 1 would have been fine with the +1. I still would have got it. But it just has to be a crit fail, doesn't it? God damn. That is so sad.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard hasn't given up yet. His true self is still in there and could yet be saved.
Have we finished then?
I suppose. I'm gonna do new save. Just in case I want to come back and kill Gortash. These are all just noble people. That's a nice dress. Alright, Will. What's up?
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words. Like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds.
Well
the
then.
second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Interesting. God damn it. Please, game. You gave me a 1 and a 4 and a 4 again? This game is cruel.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
That was some good information. Okay, now Mizora wants to talk. She's downstairs.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Like, he was literally just there. I was literally just talking to him. But
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
yeah, where would you take him?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Okay. How do I get up on the roof? What if I just become a bird? Hey, look at me! I'm a bird! I don't know how to control my camera! How do I look up there? Like, what? This is difficult. Oh, that's a different region? Where? What region? To the lower city. I want to get on the roof. Okay. I'm going to go look for more clown body. And I'm going to go talk to this guy in the guild hall. Wherever that is. Must just be in the next part. Like, yeah. I'm going to assume that the guy's body isn't scattered absolutely everywhere. I'm going to go double check the underground spot where I found the first part, and then give up and assume that I'll find it eventually. Sometimes I try too hard with video games. I'm like, I should have found this thing by now, right? Like, I must be the one hacking up. And it's like, nope. You're a good enough player, you are going to come across it, and the answers are going to reveal themselves in time. It's just not when you expect it. And I waste a lot of time running in circles, not trusting myself. Wouldn't be Not miasma, Woody. Oh, there's a chest in there. Okay, guys. Going in. Well, it wasn't in that chest. It's gotta be the only thing worth finding in there. Yeah, his body just must be other places. Okay. I'll leave that for next time. Ta-ta.